Magnificent house party. Promoting staying in the house. Shout out to Wingstop for the grub. See, I don't get to play all this kind of stuff. I'm enjoying this. This got me two-stepping. Chef Robert, the whole Out of the Ordinary catering. My man Pierce Austin is in the house. I need a haircut, Pierce. Shout out to OP, great remix. We got the Dudleys out there. They practicing social distancing. The magnificent house party. Don't worry, IG. We be right back. Come on.
Jingling, baby. Jingling, baby. Go ahead, baby.
Got my brother DJ Craze out there. The legendary Stro Elliott. I know Quest Love is out there. Once again, lurking in the bushes. In the house, the legendary Joe Run. I appreciate you, Joe Run. My girl Musina. Hi, Musina. Quest Love's not in the bushes. He is live and directed. He is in his house, two-stepping. Amir just came in with a glass of Kool-Aid. This goes out to all my Twitch people. Cause you still rocking with us. IG cut off. They'll be back. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. We back, y'all.
Don't call a doctor.
Don't call a doctor unless you go outside.
Don't call a preacher. No, I don't need it in the morning. Sweet love, I love you. Sweet love, we love you.
Practice in the house party. Got you two-stepping in the kitchen. I appreciate everybody for joining me. Cause you're doing the right thing. Unless you're watching this outside. And I hope your phone cut off. Cause you need to be in the house. Shout out to my brother Mark Ronson. Just Dizzle said Beyonce's in here. She's practicing social distancing.
Soon as you cross my mind, official niggas like me truly became hard to find. I'm lackadaisical cool and moves, thought I lost my groove. I kept it real, I kept it true, like how could I lose? Put all this effort in to take a L. Oh farewell, that's why introverts don't break out of bad shell. How are you so close and now you an enemy? I guess you can't speak English to somebody's energy. Man, I need to feel like I hate you. I don't hate you, you know I had a breakthrough. So fake, I can't make you. I'm a fake, Mr. Fuck with you, that's fake news. That's fake, I'll be damned if I conquer. You clip this off. These niggas fake, these bitches flawed. Man, I swear to God, I used to care, but now it's not. I don't care at all. I used to care, but now it's not. I don't care at all. Don't come, I don't lay down for. I like to bring myself around y'all. Too big and people noticed it. They taking advantage, bitch, I'm over it. Oh no, play my emotions, no I doubt that. Big boxing with that bounce back. Don't trust these niggas and these hoes, they stepping on toes. It's crazy how most of my enemies just want some bros. I feel like I hate you, I don't hate you. You know how to break through. So fake, I can't make you. I'm a fake you. Mr. Fuck with you, that's fake news. That's fake news.
Roll another one. Said I'm never like you know it's special packet with them automatics. We gon' send them to heaven. Wait. Hey. Woo. Oh, you feeling sturdy, huh? Shake it. She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it clap for a nigga. And she throw it back for a nigga. Yeah, she throw it back for a nigga. Like a Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. She like the way I heard. Like a Mary. Billie Jean. Christian Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. She like the way I heard. When I walk in the spot, 30 on me. Buy at the club, niggas know that I'm paid. bitch, I'm a thot. Get me lit, I can't fuck with these niggas cause niggas is gay. All in my page, sucking dick. All in my comments and screaming my name while I'm in the club, throwing them hundreds and fifties and ones. I smoke, they know I'm wildin'. If I'm on the island, I'm snatching his cell. Brody got locked, the night is bail. Until he free, I'm raising hell. Till my shooters call me FaceTime. For all the times we had to FaceTime. Really nice to do a state time. If you need the glizzy, you can take mine. We ain't doing that mine. You know I'm like that, I'll make a movie like TNT. Black 30, got me asking really want it. I bet I air it like DMB. Blue out in my section, and I keep that 38 for the weapon. Remember when I came home for correction? All the bad bitches in my direction. She like the way that I dance. She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it clap for a nigga. She let it clap for a nigga. And she throw it back for a nigga. Yeah, she throw it back for a nigga. Like a Mary, like a Mary. Billie Jean, Billie Jean. Christian Dior, Dior. I'm up in all the stores. When it rains, it pours. She like the way I
like Slum Village, sex tape, no replay. I'm the whole company, in bulk like DJ. You get the super egghead like CJ. My album awesome as fuck like DJ. Off the fork, I'm New York like cheesecake. Bar dope and froze. Novocaine, I'm like a minstrel. Nigga, I got flows for days. Django, smutting all your maids. Big joker bar, I'm cutting all your spades. Short stay in the Dutch as we lay. Bring my Chinese niggas to your building like a raid. Ain't going for the tough talk. Have me feeling like paying for extra back to duck sauce. Drop a gift on the world, Superman pops. Keep my circle small at all, since sandbox. Think you nicer than us? Then try us on the court, nigga. Die for Lynn bias. I'm not a youngin' nigga, be glad. Veteran, old school, big pat with his knee pad. Facebook, mommy, send me a poke. And my pops ain't no joke like Olivia Pope.
Living like a G, I'ma give it all I got for my city and my niggas. Got a city in the trunk, I don't wanna pull it out. Tryna chill and just live it up. I'm down for whatever, for whatever, for whatever, for whatever. It gets better, it's big cheddar. Yeah, and
Yo, red or green pill. Whether President or Cosby, I'm like either Bill. Blowing haze out the window, cause lyrically, my flow like a chopper with the extendo. Keep a ratchet in the benzo. In the drop, flip open my top like Nintendo. And my poly, no slice for you Kimbo. Food yak in the sack for these bimbos. Cocksmith, hard when the wind blow. Scorpio, you should know I'm an info. Can it all be so simple? I'm like pleasure principle. Janet with the dimples. Still go to Dykeman for the pot. Still go to La Marina for the dots. Got a private bartender for the shots. No, her and the bitches roll like Autobots. 50K when we rollin' off the locks. Never purr cause we ripped the fur off the fox. Mommy Red, she called me up and said,
Come over, Jenny, baby, the brakes off now.
I got the head now.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You already know what it is. It's that Hustle Hood Wave radio show. I'm Uptown Man Joey Go.
NECOLE MONAE.
DJ Trace in the building.
Mr. T in the building, you already know.
Alright. Let's get right to it. Who we got in the building right now? That's you, bro.
This man Money Mike, the man behind MONAE Clothing.
Okay.
Sound real smooth.
This is Money Mike. Come on, man.
Emotional clothing.
Money Mike, the promoter / clothing
No, it's all the way clothing.
/ government. I ain't gonna say it. Yeah.
You can say whatever.
Oh, the mailman. You always on IG and all that.
I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
So
I'm not running for nobody.
All right.
Pete.
what's the name of the line?
It's called MONAE Clothing Line. MOMI. So there's 2 meanings behind it.
Exactly. Explain.
First meaning is I'm just trying to give the culture more of me. More me. More me. And then of course, number 2, my name is Money Mike since 1996. 96.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What made you want to start a clothing line? Actually, I've been wanting to do this since the 90s. But I mean, I go back to the FUBU era. I called dude name Damon.
Yeah. Damon.
I remember calling Damon. I'll never forget this. This is like 94. I called him and stuff like that. This is before like they got a deal, but they had the buzz. You know, this is before they even messed with LL. And I called them because you could Google now. Because I was like, yo, this shit is so like that, you know that. And I called him and you know, we talked and I was like, yo, how much money you started off with it? And he was like, no. He said how much money I had. I said I could get up like $50,000, $60,000. He said that ain't shit. I had 90 and my father had to refinance his house and give me $100,000. So I'm like, damn, my $60,000 ain't shit. So it made me just revamp. This is 94 now. And I was planning on bringing Gio, King George, in with that situation and a few other people. This is 94. And this, you know, different things in life, we young and stuff like that. And the next time I was gonna do it, cause I've been following everybody who does clothing lines. The next time I was gonna do it was like 2015, and then the Barcelona Bites situation in 2016.
That's when y'all was making money. Why you didn't do it then?
You know what? I never forget this. I had this Salud's maybe back in 2010. And Sal, the owner of the Fever had Salus. It was like a little lounge by Yonkers Empire Stadium, and he was like, yo, you got a buzz. You need to be doing 2 different things at one time. And I'll never forget that. You know what I'm saying? I should have did it then, 2010. So when he told me that, I never forgot that. So now when Salus came out, the plan was, because the money was crazy, yo, let me do the clothing line. But then you know how this goes, Jericho. I ain't gotta tell you. Salsa took off. You know what it is. So I got caught up in the whole taking off, and I'm gonna say I got a little distracted, but the goal was still there. So when Salus ended, I said, I'm gonna give myself like a year, and then I'm gonna put all the energy into the clothing line. But I had a slight problem. I was struggling with names. I had three different names.
Names?
Yeah.
Just say the names.
I was gonna do Limelight.
No.
You said no.
No. Limelight, no. My opinion. That's my opinion. That's not. That's not. Limelight.
I had 2 other names I'm not even gonna say.
No, you chose the right name.
I had help with this. Actually, it was a Caucasian, it was a white guy. He not fly, none of that. He was just like, yo, man, you just see, so what's next? Barcelona, what's next? And I was like, I told him the situation. I'm struggling with a name. He was like, yo, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna think of something. 2 weeks, thought of it, told me at first I didn't like it. I ran it across, I got a creative team. I ran across them, and they was like, yo, that shit sound dope. I didn't even tell them what it was for. Everybody was like, yo, that is dope. So I had help from somebody else who was like, yo, we need to do it in script. And then I put the whole situation together, and then Momi came.
Dope.
So where do you see Momi going? Like, what is your vision for Momi?
Where you trying to take it?
Okay, so Momi clothing is like, it's gonna be a full clothing line. Everything. Women's, men's, kids. And,
shirts, hats, pants, socks, drawers.
Yeah, everything.
Right, that's really?
Full clothing line. This ain't a t-shirt company. Because I know I got the t-shirts right now, the hats right now, stuff like that. Full clothing line. Of course, the goal is to get a major distribution deal. So, to educate the culture, that's what I'm after. Major distribution deal. So, it's clothing line, I think, is like equivalent to the rap industry. You have to do everything. You got to be the PR person and everything right now. Get it off and running. Then the PR, the big companies come to you, and you got to sit down and talk. So you got to do the marketing and everything. And
all right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. There's a lot of the clothing lines out there. What makes yours stand out more than theirs? Like, I know a few of your friends that have clothing lines, personally. What makes yours stand out more? Like, why people want to go buy your clothing line instead of theirs?
Okay, so that's a good question. I like that. I'm working. So let's get back to what I told y'all. I'm trying to give y'all more of me. That's the meaning behind Momi. And anybody who knows Money Mike knows that for years I've been partying, hanging out, getting fresh. Joey go tell you fur coats, the cars, Range Rover drop tops, all that.
Talking shit, B.
So no, this is a true story. Anybody that knows the man, Money Mike, since 1996, they know my car game is crazy. Every car that you ever dreamed of, Acura Legend, Lex Coupe, CLK, Range Rover, drop top Benz. What people's dreams was, I lived it for real. That's one. Two, it's the man behind the brand. It's gonna speak for itself.
Say less.
Hey, hold on. In price and everything.
Okay.
So it's gonna be an upscale clothing line, pretty much.
Right now, I just came out and I didn't want to hit them hard, so I'm like in between
Different price for different peoples, right?
No. I'm gonna get to it because you like to hear this. I'm in between Bloomingdale's and Neiman Marcus.
You're in between?
In between.
That's a little. That's a high.
Out the gate. All right.
Hello?
All right.
In between.
You know, I've been getting a little flack from certain people because my T-shirts start at $50. So I've been I guess the regular working folks will be like, oh wow, a T-shirt, that's a little too much money. But then some people see the direction the culture is going in, especially since Black Lives Matter and what's going on right now, the climate. And
yeah, this is the best time.
They just respect the movement. You know what
But
I mean?
is it quality in the merch?
Yeah, you gotta have
Because
quality.
you can't go get a shirt
From 28th Street and
same
come and
place.
sell it for
All the
$50,
other
Mike.
people
Don't rob the culture now.
That's
You know what I mean?
Like, is it a quality where if you wash it, it's still?
But let me say this. He's doing a good question too. I like that. So
He thought he was gonna have an easy interview.
So it's gonna be good quality. One, right? Two, I'm a firm believer of let's be clear on something. Sometimes the name will carry.
The name will carry.
A name will carry you far, yes.
But you gotta have the quality too. It like runs hand in hand.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So the individual, when you get to know who Money Mike is, the name's gonna carry you. That's a roll. So the name, right, Joey? Go. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, your name
name
holds
carry
weight.
you.
Your name holds weight. Your name definitely holds weight.
But before the partying and all that, me.
A lot of people.
before-
I tell people that all the time. It's the name.
Yeah.
Look at Jordan. He's not even playing no more. His name holds weight, and he's still selling.
You, so we've been
It's a
doing,
brand name.
We've been doing. I'm gonna go back to the Cool G days where, like, before Cool G got exposed, you really could only get Cool G Bloomingdale's. The next place was the Mark on 125th.
And dollar bills on 42nd Street Park.
That I think before that, it was the Mark, Bloomingdale's. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, I'm from that.
Okay.
So that's why I go back to the name of carry and stuff like that.
Okay, so going forward,
Right.
we see your vision. We know what you're striving for.
Right.
What is gonna happen with MOME going forward?
What plans you have? I don't think to predict the future.
So I came out right before the COVID. Nobody knew COVID was gonna happen. I came out in February. Boom, COVID happened. I think none of us took COVID serious. Remember they were trying to say, oh, only white people get it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm good. I'm getting sales. I'm putting up on social media. I'm getting pre-order sales before the clothes even come out. So I'm like, oh great, boom, COVID come out. We can't come outside. They saying you gotta stay home. I'm like, oh my God. But what was crazy with me was the people out of New York. I was getting love. Ohio, PA, California, Miami, Atlanta. So they didn't get affected like we did.
Yeah.
So at that time, this is February, going into March.
Right.
So I'm getting the sales, and I noticed the New York people, remember the stimulus came out. People got their $1,200 plus the kid, the extra $500. So
Ding ding.
what was happening was the New York people got money. They were staying home. They're like, oh, I'm supporting people. It's a black thing. You're doing positive. Let me get 3. Let me get 4. So that was happening in New York. Not a lot, but it was happening. But my support came out of town.
All right, I got a quick question. When everybody come out the box, everybody sells, everybody rock. Yeah, most people. I don't know. You taking shots or I don't know. I don't know.
But that's not everybody. I don't agree with you, but go ahead.
But after this year ago, everybody purchased one shirt, or your friend purchased one shirt. How would you market to them to get them to keep buying?
Okay, so
Or you gonna go in a different direction?
So let's be clear on something. I want to put something out there. I'm a registered company. MOME Clothing it's registered in the process of a trademark. So you know you gotta go to lawyers, pay for that. That costs money. You're talking about like almost $2,000. It's a company for real. You know, I got an EIN number. Let's be clear. This is not. Let me just sell and a side hustle. This is a business.
Could be a write-off too, right?
Okay. No, this is a real business.
Okay.
There you go. That's my guy. So this is a serious situation because lawyers are involved, and I did the business way. That's number one. So there's a business plan. There's a marketing plan. You gotta have a marketing plan for the next year, and to truth be told, sometimes 2 years in advance. So I already have a marketing plan for the next year. So stuff you've seen me do now, I'm really focusing. That was planned already. I'm focused on next year. You know what I mean? And different styles and stuff like that. So there was a plan before I came out well in place. You gotta have a plan, a strategy. You just can't go with the flow and let's see how this goes. There has to be a plan.
Okay.
You got them stuck. I can keep going.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
That's
trying
not
to
stuff.
come
That's
Go
cool.
ahead.
But your plan is to get a major distributor, right?
Right. Let's go
So,
back to that.
what is your plan to get them? How are you going to get their attention outside of the fact of marketing to your general?
So let's keep it real. All right. I'm giving knowledge right now. So the money right now, if you're hot, is online.
Online sales.
Online sales.
Okay.
That's where the money's at.
Right.
It's cool to get a buzz through Facebook or
Right.
Instagram or whatever. That's cool. But the money's online. So y'all can Google this. There's boutiques online that got garbage. They're doing 50,000.
Right.
They got garbage. I'm gonna repeat something. Okay? Garbage. Like something me and you would never believe. 50,000 a month. Boutiques. Online boutiques. No storefront, no none of that. This is online. That's what made me get into this. I'm giving knowledge right now. Y'all could Google this. Okay?
She should know about that.
Okay, alright. So that's what made me get into this when I started seeing the online money. Oh, okay. So I know I got style over the years. You know what? Let me get into this. But you know, you gotta believe in yourself, believe in the product, and then push it. You know what I mean? But the online money is very real and very serious.
So your goal is to create an online.
Right. So it's just like the rap industry. So right now in rap, you have to get off and running. When you get off and running, they see the numbers, then they want to talk to you. Same thing with clothing. Okay. You get online sales, all that's being tracked.
Right.
Everything is being tracked. If you want Shopify or whatever, these networks are. You know Shopify?
Yeah, I'm
Shopify's
familiar.
like-
Very familiar.
Like 50 million people on Shopify, right?
Very
Am I saying it
familiar.
right?
You're saying it very correct.
Okay, so 50 million people on Shopify. If you get on Shopify and you get a buzz, 50 million people, let's just say you get 10% of that. Of 50 million people on Shopify. 50, I'm gonna say that again. So the online presence is real. That money is real. So once people start, these big companies start seeing those numbers, these Fortune 500 companies. Okay, so I want to give a quick lesson. These Fortune 500 companies, boom. We all hear the terminology. They're trying to hide 10 million. They don't want to pay taxes on it. So what they'll do is, let's dump it in my company. We don't even give a fuck if it goes nowhere. We'll dump 10 million in my company. Even if it don't go nowhere, we can write it off and get the money back.
Right.
But the key is, you gotta know the outlet. If you don't know the outlet, it means nothing. So, you gotta know the outlet. So, I'm aware of all this. So, I'm aware of the Fortune 500 companies. I'm aware of, the major shopping online and getting. I'm aware of that. So, you gotta put some work in
Right.
to know what's going on out here for you to be driven. There's some people just selling clothes out their trunk, and they're not really aware of online. They're not really aware of the 500 companies. They just, doing it for like a little check, a little extra income.
All right, so Mike, we're about to wrap it up real quick. I know it was quick.
Yeah, it was quick.
But we got Prada Prade in the building.
I got some MONAE clothing for everybody.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Dope. Appreciate it. You wanna pull out the shirts, Paul? Oh, he came with the nice bag and all that with some treats.
Yo, and I'm doing MONAE
Came with the nice bag with some treats.
Coming soon. Okay.
Oh, I'm official. I'm official.
The bucket hat.
Official. I'm official.
Like bucket,
you know, I'm the bucket. The bucket is official.
Oh, let's go. I got you a snort, but I know you can see.
Thank you.
Shield cell.
Thank you. Thank you. I like green
Money
too.
Mike.
Money green.
I got some more quick.
PJ. 2.
Oh, special. Look at you.
Oh, his man. That's right. Oh, he's like purple yellow.
And also, hold on, before you tell them where they can find you so they can purchase your material, like,
okay. So,
before you leave.
So y'all can find me on Instagram, Money Mike 1996. That's my regular page. The clothing page is Marketing Mike 2020 on Instagram. And feel free to DM me. People friendly. Ask me a million questions. It's all love. You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah.
Shout out anyway. Yeah, we're gonna bring you back.
You should have your fall line coming out soon. Yeah, so we got to get you back in here.
All right, so Trace, let's get into it real quick. Next up, Prada Prade.
My mind was changed. I'm glad you made intoxicated. The vibes amazing. Feel the love in the air, baby. You know, in the rush, we've been at it where the time goes. You gonna have to show me now, 'cause I done had 1 too many drinks, and I know that you feel me the way I've been feeling you, and it's cool that you got a motive, and I think I like it. I know all your insecurities. I hope that you're open. My body gives notice, and I want your energy, girl. Give me that good love, no questions. Reach out, just touch me. Bad habits, don't judge me. Just don't waste my time. I'm loving, no questions, babe. Reach out and just touch me. Bad habits, don't judge me. Just don't waste my time.
Ooh, late night, coffee in the morning, what a day, man. You better play right. Don't be timid when you. Know you wanna go there. I see it, step front. Come there, you can drive it, chauffeur. Anticipate your touchdown. Come put me down like right now. Let's be lovers and friends. Let's rendezvous, boy. I got plans for you. 'Cause I'm motivated. I'm yours for the taking. No further, I got what
you a freak, I already know that. Can I treat you like you my throwback? And I'ma creep on you, watch me on that. And once I get it, I'ma kill it. Some other nigga can't do it like me.
Baby, we can spend a week out. This is for the nice girls, 'cause they never get to freak out. Shorty, let your hair down. I know you got a man, but your man ain't here now. Got game killers in the house. Feel free to open one more button on your blouse and tell me what it feel like. We in the back of the club, it get real like. Hey, you say you like to dance, let me see you shake it. Throw it to a hitter like I got you naked. You know I'm going ball, so just keep it basic. I'm about to bring it to you, think you can take it? I got the champagne on ice chillin', and the damn chains on ice chillin'. She a good girl, I keep it tight, but that's not what happened last night.
You a freak, I already know that. Can I treat you like you my throwback? And I'ma creep on you, watch me on that.
vicious. I'm super rockin', them ladies are superlicious. Real tracks, I'ma show you how to freak out. Like it's Halloween, I'ma put some treats out. Kill the game with some brand new products. We don't love them, or they get nada. Nah, I ain't the type to trick on them. They get crazy when the dude put that on them. I'm selfish, shorty, when it come to this. When the signs say play at your own risk. Nah, and I don't take chances. She moves different, she just want private dances. She heard that the paper got longer, and the therapy, the back got stronger. But I'ma let you do you, ma, don't hold back. You a freak, and you already know that.
You a freak, I already know that. Can I treat you like you my throwback? And I'ma creep on you, watch me on that. And once I get it, I'ma get it.
We back? Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So, who do we have in the building, Mr.
Yo-Yo?
Mr. Yo-Yo? Mr. Introduce yourself.
Y'all can call me anything you want as long as it's proper. It's your boy Prada Brain in the building. Game Killers. We out here. South Bronx. What's up?
Yeah. It's popping. Come on, man.
You know, it's been a long day, Joe. You know, and because we family and all that, I'm getting comfortable with. I'ma open up, you know. My man Hood to Hood. What's up, Big Al? Got my man Jay Baguettes in the building too, you know what I mean? Alright. That's that Game Killer artist right there. We got some heat, some fuego on the way and all that. But I'm working, you know what I mean? I'm working. I'm treading water right now. Got a new single in stores. You know what I'm saying? Came out on July 1st. 27,000 copies in. Been rising on the independent side, so you know.
But word on the street, you got 4.2 million downloads so far.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
Okay.
Why not? Yeah, that's off the mixtape. We put a mixtape out. I put it together. It was all the different works that I did over about 2 months, and it definitely did its numbers. And I appreciate that, all the fans and followers.
Salute on that, man.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Album 1.2 is nice. Thank you, man. Thank you. And that's what got us our actually distribution deal that we got now. That's how we got it. Those numbers. You know what I mean? So my man Money Mike was talking about it earlier. So the numbers do matter.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Strength in numbers. That's what it's
So absolutely. So you know we just working right now. You know that singles in stores. Everybody can pick it up everywhere where they shop. Tidal, Amazon, Google, whatever. You know what I mean?
Name of the single. Give it to 'em.
It's called About These. It's called About These Niggas. Can I?
Why not?
It's called About These Niggas. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a derogatory song about disrespecting black brothers and nothing like that. But it's just about the nerve-wracking things that we can go through every day with our own brothers and our own people. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't actually a racial, ethnic thing and nothing like that. It's just about, you know what I mean? Sometimes my boy can call me and I'll be like, hit me in 15 minutes because we out. And he'll call me 45 minutes later, like, you ready? And I'll be like, nigga. You know what I mean? So it's that time. You know what I mean? All right. We sailing with that. Shouts to my boy DJ Sugar Free, my man DJ Ellie Love, I mean, my brothers and all that.
They keep you on heavy rotation.
Yeah, that's family, you know what I'm saying? That's my Khaled, you know what I mean? And my DJ Drewski and all that. You know? And we working, you know what I mean? Shout out to my man G5 too. I can't forget my man G5. Cut the check, you know, G5 Designs and all that. That's my brother. He also the president of Game Killer South. Got a mixtape coming out from Atlanta right now. He's some of the hottest Atlanta artists, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be crazy. I'm not on it, but you know what I'm saying? I'm on it. Yes, sir.
So we're just kind of partially, in a little way, getting over this COVID-19.
Yeah.
What kept you going during these last few months?
Well, the only thing that really helped for me is the digital world. You know what I'm saying? I entered the digital world early, and that was my, you know what I mean, my upscale, so to speak. You know what I mean? I was always had a digital presence. So, you know what I mean? I stay working online. You know what I mean? I do a lot of pub, a lot of PR, a lot of blogs, all those things for promotion and all that. And then I had treats already in the oven that I can put out. You know what I mean? While we was down. So I already had songs. Because the song that I have out now I actually wrote last year.
Okay.
Yeah, I already had this song just sitting. I got a couple of those, I got a marketing plan for this one particular single that I'm putting out in August. So I'm gonna throw out a bunch of singles before that, and then that's the big one. You know what I mean? It's gonna have a special feature. I don't wanna say the name yet, but it's gonna be real nice. It's gonna be real nice.
Okay, so we gonna get a preview of that.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Exclusive.
All right.
Yes. Pop that bottle, bro.
All right, so let's get into his track. Introduce your track.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Prada Prince, South Brown Stand Up. This my new single about these niggas here on Hood to Hood Radio. Axis, what up?
You know what I don't like about these niggas? What's that? Everything about these niggas. And I ain't talking about these niggas. Everything out my mouth be figures. You know what I don't like about these snitches? What's that? Everything about these snitches. And I ain't talking about these snitches. Everything out my mouth be riches. The plan was to get cake and skate to the Caymans before they start swinging around the Raymond. I'm still riding around with the folk cock. Loose lips getting dropped at the boat dock. I fuck with niggas banging for a purpose. I don't fuck with fake niggas that bang cause they nervous. Scared from the start, hard missing beats. Trying to tear the block apart. God bless the streets. Homie, you ain't hardcore, you jawcore. Flash jewels, that's the shit niggas get robbed for. I don't trust him cause he never look me eye to eye. Nigga never got no gas when it's time to ride. He's always catching feelings when you shining, but never wanna put in work when he see you grinding. Scared to take the shot, but he hating on the hitter. That's exactly the reason I don't like these niggas. You know what I don't like about these niggas? What's that? Everything about these niggas. And I ain't talking about these niggas. Everything out my mouth be figures. You know what I don't like about these snitches? What's that? Everything about these snitches. And I ain't talking about these snitches. Everything out my mouth be riches. I got the hammer cocked back, all you see is sparks. These dudes ain't real as they say they are. They just profiling fake moves by the bar. I just sit back and watch these niggas play the bar. They tell you that they this, that they that. Tell you that they hustle, that they rap, that they trap. Fake drug dealers trying to catch a flip. Come through my hood, you can catch a clip. I just chill with a chick, let her ride the wood. She love it when the six ride through the hood. I'm a stand-up nigga when no one stood. A lot of niggas only ride when the going's good. They tell you they can't do this shit without you. Next thing you know, they don't give a fuck about you. The truth will come out when you tipsy off the liquor. That's exactly the reason I don't like these niggas. You know what I don't like about these niggas? What's that? Everything about these niggas. And I ain't talking about these niggas. Everything out my mouth be figures. You know what I don't like about these snitches? What's that? Everything about these snitches. And I ain't talking about these snitches. Everything out my mouth be riches.
A song speaking a few truths there, definitely.
A few things that need to be said, you know what I mean? Some things that need to be said.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I mean? And it's definitely a harder approach than my last projects that I came out with. So it was like, oh, that's how you feel? Type of thing. So it was comfortable and it was, refreshing to do. You know what I mean? Something I hadn't filed for a minute and all that. Yeah.
So did this take you out of your character or put you more into who you are?
Actually, I think, implicated to, who I am already, you know what I mean? And it's a side of me that I've been, holding back because my last song, Freak Out, I put that out. Shouts to my boy Will Tracks. That was more like a party song, more like to the club and all that. But me as a independent artist, I've been recording a long time, you know what I mean? So what people hearing from me ain't necessarily where I'm at with it, you know what I mean? So sometimes I got songs that I feel like it's dated because I did it 2 weeks ago. My people be like, nah, we gotta get to that, So, it's just we working, every day we working. Game Killers. They gonna find out.
Okay. And
What's next? What's next on the agenda?
Next is that pub, man. Get that pub up, man. We gotta make that publishing money. You know, we trying to push these songs. I'm really trying to start like a trilogy of music with a bunch of individuals. I'm not actually the only one. Bugs Life. I'm not actually the only one, so it's like it's fun because like my man Jay Baguettes, he got a song out right now. What's the name of your song you got out right now?
Wake Up.
It's called Wake Up. It's a conscious song and all that. It's from a different angle than what you hear a lot from Game Killers, but we cover the whole board of music. You know what I mean? We just independent, so it's like, everybody loves a star, but nobody loves a hustler in this game. You know what I mean? So when you hustling and all that, you get to that point where people think you got enough acknowledgement and notoriety and all that, then they jump on the bandwagon. But you actually been talented. You actually been had those skills. You know what I mean? But people take a while to notice and all that. So, we just waiting our course. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna find out. Because this year I'm not playing. I was knocking on the door, now I'm gonna kick it down.
Where do you see the state of hip hop going?
The state of hip hop, that's a good question. Right now, I feel like the state of hip hop is a big bowl of fruit right now because it's so diverse. You got so many different styles. A friend of mine just put out an article. It was in Complex Magazine about how artists are growing, like such as Pop Smoke and different artists like that. And 5-year with the drill music. He wrote about that and all. I thought that was interesting. Then he covers different artists that was making sort of melodic music with melodies and things like that, sort of like a smooth singing type of hip hop. Then he talked about the hip hop vintage guys that like PRADA and them that was making that type of music, like Navi and all that. That's that throwback sound for those people who grew up off of hip hop, because hip hop went through so many stages. Hip hop is how old? Like 30 years old or something like that. So it was, it's a baby. Still it's young. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the people who was at the forefront, who was the pioneers of hip hop and all that. They birthed us, and then when we came, we took it over. And when we took it over, we took it to heart as a culture. You know what I mean? We lived it in our clothing, the way we speak, the way we act, the way we carried ourselves. Although we knew when we go downtown to turn it off and turn it on, it means money. But at the end of the day, we took it on as a culture. So with that said, these babies grew up to be Funkmaster Flex and all those. They never let hip hop go. So it's at a turn where you're going to have people who want to hear that vintage music. You have to have suppliers for that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody not into drill. Everybody not going melodic. Some people want to hear some bars. So, I think it's at a great state right now because you got everything. You got a little bit of everything. You can go online and get a little bit of everything. You probably even get some bars from Joey Go one day. Killer.
How you feel about the new version of hip hop compared to the, let's say, the traditional hip hop? Is it something that you disagree with? Because a lot of rappers will feel their hip hop, quote unquote, compared to the new music that's not hip hop, or they don't want to accept.
I love it.
Right.
I love it, man. I embrace it. I love it. I'm down for for the culture being transited into something different. Because when I was coming up and my pops was listening to what I was doing, he was like, "That ain't music, boy. Put this on." Hip, a hop, a hip it. I was like, "Wait up, Pop. That's not where we at right now." So I respect the transitions. You know what I'm saying? And I just applaud the artists that can make that transition into their daily music and what they doing, and to to still be relevant. You know what I mean? To not sound old school and all that stuff, because some of us been doing 10 plus, you know what I'm saying, and we have to absorb the culture every day. So I gotta listen to what's going on out there and try to, try to make my
stay
shit
in the loop.
A balance, actually. So it's fun.
That's cool.
It brings it fun again, it makes it fun.
So in your opinion, do you see social media as a tool, or is it something that can hurt you? Because a lot of people, they go into marketing and promoting on social media and they begin to go left. They start doing the social media stuff. Now you want to be a star on social media.
Being a social media star and all that.
So how do you feel? Where do you stand with social media?
I kind of got hip to the analytics of social media, and it's not even fair the way it's done. I mean, I got personal friends that don't even see my posts on Instagram. You know what I mean?
Fact.
So it's like, Instagram controls who sees your posts. You know what I mean? Say like artist such as myself, I have a business page on Instagram. So therefore, Instagram allows me to promote my posts. I have to pay for Joey Go to see my posts. You feel me? They might show it to Marianne in Buffalo, but she's not gonna press like. Joey Go say, oh, that's my guy. I just had him on my show. You know, he was with me and the fellas or whatever. He'll press like. But it's more like a money game now. You know what I mean? Because I find myself literally, and I'm giving out my secrets, I spend close to $100 in a month on Instagram just promoting my posts.
Yeah.
And people, my friends see me and be like, yo, how you get 1,000 people to like this, bro? Instagram does it because I pay them to show people my posts. You know what I mean? Because without that, they won't.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I put a bunch of artists onto it, how they think they have like a regular page, and oh, I'm hot. I had my Liddy stuff on. I had my best Air Nikes. People gotta like it. They only get 17 likes and think people are hating on them and start treating their friends different.
Right. It's only 20 people saw it.
Instagram never showed them your post.
That's a fact.
But your friends really don't like your post, though. A lot of your friends.
Well, you know, that's between the lines. You know what I mean? But that's why I don't like about
it's facts. It's facts. Yeah, it's facts. Yeah, you know what I mean?
That goes back to the song.
Guys like, oh, they see your post, but see you in the street and talk about your post, but you never liked it, or repost your post and never liked it. Like,
you know what?
Whoa.
You got 2 feet in the sand right now, just being a New York brother, because at the end of the day, New York is a very competitive state because we've been winning for a while. We've been stylish, we've been charismatic, we've been vain. A lot of these Southern brothers, not to give them no more credit than we get, but they coming from the mud. You know what I mean? They never had anything, so they embracing it in a different manner. You know what I mean? So you can tell your man, oh, I got a hot album listening to from my man, check this out, whatever. He gonna say, man, my cousin rap. Check it to his joint, you know what I mean? So it's $1 million business with 1 billion people in it, you know what I mean? And I think New York, we got this braggadocious style we don't appreciate the way we used to. So it's like, I don't want to use bad words on the radio, but people have to see your success to really, really ride behind you. You know what I mean? Even your personal friends. Your personal friends, because at the end of the day, it can be a hindrance to your project, because when people are trying to big you up, that's just what's the name from up the block, please. This mother used to babysit such a they're trying to simplify your situation. When you're actually very talented, you might be great, you know what I mean? So it's complex, man, but you know what I don't like about these niggas remix. I don't know. I mentioned all of that.
Well, we're gonna start to round this up. We definitely got to have you back.
Absolutely.
Next single, have you back with a few more people that are on the compilation.
Thank you.
So let them know where to find you at.
Yeah, y'all can find me on Instagram, PRADA_, Facebook, PRADA_, you know what I mean? LinkedIn, PRADA_, everywhere PRADA_. I just happen to be the only PRADA_ right now, so that's a good thing.
Tell them on iTunes where to find
where can they get the music?
iTunes, hit the link. iTunes, the name of the single's About These Niggas. If you want, if you're a Google fanatic, you could just Google PRADA_. All the stores that come up where you can find my music. You can research that 4.2, and all y'all rappers out there, y'all can look into and see how I did it and do the same thing for yourself.
All right, Prada, thank you for coming up.
Definitely appreciate you.
Hood to Hood Wave, we're going to wrap it up. See y'all next week, Wednesday at 8 p.m. Uptown Man, Joey Go.
NECOLE MONAE.
DJ Trace in the building.
Your boy, Mr. T. You already know.
We out.
One love.